Hey everyone, I'm Caroline Rena from the Ride of My Life podcast, and I'm going to do a quick update on the redox signaling molecules that I've been taking by ASEA. I have had an incredible week, and it's really, I'm noticing it's affecting everything. It's affecting my mind and making things clearer. It's affecting my spirit. It's affecting my life. It's affecting, and of course, different things in my body, but a few things stand out, and I just wanted to share what that was, and hopefully you will reach out and we can figure this out, because there's no need to feel drained all the time, and learning to work with our body is so important. And I just want you to know that there's some interesting things happening. So I'm going to share a couple of them. The biggest ones that stand out. It's been 3 weeks now, and basically that I had like a cold, a head cold, which is completely gone now, and now I'm starting to feel more energy. It's actually a good thing when you get any kind of release, which your body's going to do in a bunch of different ways. Mine just happened to be a head cold. The release is the thing that's getting rid of the toxins. So it's part of the detox of doing this or any kind of program. But this particular one, I went through a head cold, and it's gone. And like I said, that my energy keeps getting more and more, which is completely not surprising to me, because I kind of expected that that's what would happen, because it deals with the energy in our cells. But the way it feels is surprising, because I haven't felt this way in such a long time. So the other thing, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I feel like my eyes are still getting brighter. The floaters are diminishing. They're not as dark. They're not as big. And I had like flashies going on the side, like lines, and at night or in the dark. And those have almost all gone away. Feeling emotionally, even with the journey that I've been taking and getting to the point where peace is like important here, it's more. I feel more peaceful. I feel more peaceful. It gives me the opportunity to go further into peace, if that makes any sense. I don't know. None of this is gonna, or not much of this is gonna make sense, because I'm still figuring it out. So the big ticket items here are two things. One is I was in a motorcycle accident in 2006. And I think I've shared this before, I have this scar on my hand. But what I'm noticing is it's like, it used to have a ridge on it, and it's now blending into my skin. And I'm gonna attach some before pictures and show you, but this at the bottom is actually moving up. It's really weird. Now, keep in mind that this isn't, obviously it's only been 3 weeks since I've started using the Renew 28, which is for the skin externally, and I've been using the redox signaling molecules internally. And 3 weeks, that's not so bad, because I've had both of them. I mean, there's one here too that's actually lightening or blending in as well, and just a few other little ones that are on my fingers and everything, or knuckles. They're starting to like, how some scars are tough and they have that really rigid feeling to it. That's not there anymore, which is interesting to me. So that's one of the biggest ones. And then let's see, what was the other one? I used to have a pressure, which was weird. There was no pain. It was just pressure over my liver area, which is on the right side. And it had started a long time ago, and I never could figure out what it was. No one could figure out what it was. it doesn't matter because it's not there anymore. I don't feel that pressure over my liver. And sometimes it was causing a little bit of pain, but not really like deep pain or any hard pain. It was just there. It just felt like it was just kind of annoying and whatever. And I don't feel that anymore. And then of course, one of the other things that came out of the motorcycle accident was right on my left mid back, bruised rib back then. You started to, over the years, like when I didn't eat on time or I was stressing out or whatever, it would cause me like this really painful, like to the point where I couldn't even take a deep breath. And that has gone away. Even when I'm sitting in my car driving for Lyft and I'm in there for, turns out sometimes I can't get out of the car and it's like a good 4 hours straight or 3 hours straight or whatever, it's not happening. And that's huge for me because that was really painful because I wanted to push through and it was hard to push through in doing that, and learning also that pushing through is not necessarily the best idea, but you know, that's also part of this process and learning how to learn about myself. So I also notice when I do my meditation that my breathing is deeper and it's not like a struggle, like I don't, you know, that type of thing. It is actually becoming deeper. And when I was little, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it, excuse me, I had TB, which I took this pill for a year after getting it from, I don't even know what age it was. It was young. It was like 7, maybe. I don't know. And so whenever I take it, I can't take time tests because whenever I took a time test, it would always come out positive. So I don't know if that, the TB, whatever goes on in the lungs after you have TB, if that was part of the issue with me not being able to breathe, or it was my emotional state or whatever it was. It's all coming together to a point where I can do that now, and it just and I feel so open and free. I've said this before, and clear, you know, I mean, everything when I do my meditations, and being able to breathe like that is so helpful. The other piece that I'm thrilled about is, and this is going to be a slow process, I think, because part of it's emotional, I think, and then part of it's age, but I have acquired crepey skin on my, like this area here, and I don't know if you can, actually it's really not happening as much as it did, so that's good news. That's where I wanted to share that because that's going away, and I also have it on my upper thighs, and I've been putting the Renew 28 on the upper thighs, and that's going away. And the biggest deal was 2 nights ago, I was up until almost midnight. Another big deal. I was up until almost midnight, and I was able to go all day yesterday without taking a nap, without slowing down. I still had energy. It was like, whoa, this doesn't happen to the person who takes 18 naps a day, you know? So I'm thrilled about that. And last night, I did not, well, the last 2 nights, I did not get up to use the bathroom. Maybe once the night before, I don't remember, but last night I didn't get up. And that's thrilling to me because I like to sleep all the way through. So, oh, and one last thing that I wasn't really paying attention to or expecting is, like for many years, my gum, I was having problems with my gums. My teeth are strong, but I was having problems with my gums. And I'm noticing that even my gums are changing. But what happens is when I drink the ASEA, I put it in my mouth and I hold it in there and swish it around. Sometimes I gargle with it, you know. And then I take it and I'm noticing my teeth feel better, my gums feel better. And interestingly enough, the book that I had been reading about redox, it's called Redox Matters. I can't remember the name of the person who wrote it, but he was a dentist. So, you know, interesting finds are happening. But I just wanted to share that real quick this morning, and reach out if you have any questions, if you'd like to find out more about it. I do have a link on my YouTube channel in all the ASEA things, either to my site or to the NIH for an article on what redox signaling is and the fact that it's been around since the 40s-ish, the research. So this is all science, it's all research based, and it's all part of the body. It's all natural, or not, I don't want to say all natural because everything says that, but it's like innate to the body. The stuff that they use is non-toxic. It's part of actually who we are, and what our body's made up of. So pay attention as I am and see what happens. And you know, someday, I mean, I really believe, because I did a talk with a friend of mine who was really sick, and she came back from, I mean, deathly ill, and she came back from it. So if it's possible to do it with someone who's like that, then I know that if you're in a healthy state, or you're an athlete or whatever, that this will help that absolutely, because you're already, you know, closer to that health state. So take a look at that talk. You'll learn something from that. Go on to my ASEA website where the link is. You'll learn more from there. There's other videos or you can click on in there. And I guess that's about it. So I hope you all have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and signature peace. All right, take care. Bye. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. More to come. Peace.